Shalom and blessings, warriors of Yahuwah and the truth. I am originally from YouTube, but I'm suspended for a week, so I'm going to be continuing on with the Beguiled series, Eden to Armageddon. This book talks about a lot of stuff that that the government or that the establishment doesn't want to get out. Yesterday I did a video that was about slithering technology and the New World Order, and Galileo celebrates Satan becoming a man, and I also posted that to this channel. I tried to make a video earlier, but my sound was down. I didn't realize I didn't fix my mic volume after Nazarene Life yesterday. But I'm going to redo this video because I feel like this is information that needs to get out to you guys. Okay, so heavenly manifestations, harbingers of things to come, is the first section. Just as Yahuwah warned, or God warned, the increasing numbers of strange occurrences in our sky, near-Earth asteroids, new comets, major eclipses, conjunctions and constellations mirroring Earth's oracles, as well as our sun's unstableness, all prove something major is about to happen. Concern over threats from outer space began November 17, 1999, when Earth encountered a severe showering from remnants of the Tempel-Tuttle comet. Millions of meteorites occurred per hour, increasing fear they could severely damage major satellites, thereby disrupting Earth's communications. Not until our generation's high-tech satellites has there ever been worry about something coming from the heavens, or the Shamayim, shutting down everyday life on planet Earth. Yahusha, or Jesus, prophesied unusual visible disturbances in the skies Yahusha prophesied unusual visible disturbances in the skies will signal a coming apocalypse. As mankind crossed the threshold into the new millennium, significant changes were on the horizon and have since escalated in severity. And great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Shamayim. Luke 21:11. The next section is Technology Needs a Cure, the Millennium Bug. The first major threat to our technological advancing world came with something called a Millennium Bug, termed Y2K. This bug was independently designed to produce a serious technological collapse of computers. Its designers attempted to appear innocent of the fact their computer chips had been set for failure. When this evil plan was accidentally discovered, manufacturers claimed their chips were not programmed to recognize the year 2000 because in computer language there was no recognition of 00. When 00, short for the year 2000, rolled up, several models of computers had their systems collapse. Discovery of this major malfunction at the midnight hour placed our world in great jeopardy because computer chips were running all major systems used for electricity, banking, food processing, networking, phones, computers, general appliances, and much more. Was this technological fiasco a mere glitch not thought through during computer chip design? Or was it a planned control tactic destined to go off and induce panic, thereby forcing installation of sophisticated software in all computers that had hidden abilities to track everything in cyberspace? Software imposed upon the world just prior to midnight 2000 set up a host of new standards to secretly gain control over money, tracking all buying, selling, and trading. Touted as technological advancement, inventors of this updated system proclaimed their newly designed software provided surveillance capability and could even stop a run on banks within seconds if some unforeseen panic were to occur. Theoretically, Federal Reserve already had control to shut down banks, or to shut banks down, since there is not enough money to go around, but this old process would have taken longer, where new technology shuts banks down simultaneously. These computer whizzes behind the scenes knew what was coming to the bank industry long before the devastating 2010 bank closings and buyouts. They were secretly already preparing for it in 1999, when people realize their money is not readily available or our stock market is about to crash. Public unrest escalates. Soon physical money will become a thing of the past. Next is America belongs to the crown. Martial law can be instituted during public unrest, placing Americans under rule of the United Nations. This is doable because the United States of America is listed in Dun and Bradstreet as a corporation. In fact, Leon Panetta, the U.S. Secretary of Defense in 2012, stated in a Senate testimony that Obama's administration took orders from the United Nations and not from the U.S. Congress. America, under U.S. Code Title 28, is a corporation by legal definition. Uniform Code Title 28 is a corporation by legal definition. Uniform Commercial Code is why our USA flag is bound on all sides by gold fringe, which means America operates under the law of admiralty, like admirals. The law of admiralty falls under legal jurisdiction of the sovereign state known as the City of London. America has been in bankruptcy receivership since 1933 to the London Crown, so we're owned by them. Americans have no property rights guaranteed under the United States Constitutions, even though our forefathers wrote a constitution for the United States to balance power and provide clean divisions between legislative, judicial, and executive powers. At 3:30 a.m. Saturday, August 4th, 1990, 1 year before I was born, the Senate made it possible for the executive branch to bypass our Constitution. Senate Bill 2834, called Senate Intelligence Authorization Act for fiscal year 1991, the year I was born, destroyed our Constitution. It transferred authority over the United States government directly to the president and then directly into the hands of a world government. During disaster, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, has been given authority to suspend America's Constitution using martial law. Under martial law, citizens have no rights because our Constitution is preempted. A police state will be incorporated. People failing to conform will be arrested. Such a planned police state is currently gearing up with an arsenal for mass control such as drones, robot boats, mind control using electromagnetic low-frequency waves targeting the pineal gland as a receptor, as well as B to Z, a nerve gas causing sleepiness, dizziness, stupor, and inability to move. Concentration camps already built are waiting patiently for political prisoners, those who resist political correctness. These prisoners are strategically located so no one will be exempted from being controlled or imprisoned while all our possessions are seized. On March 16, 2012, such control to take over all of America's resources was successfully put into law when Obama released a new executive order called National Defense Resources Preparedness. This order gave the president power through various organizations he oversees to seize everything in America, and nothing was exempted. On top of all this, America's income and property taxes are paid directly to London's Crown Bank of England. This particular bank is the Rothschild banking industry's most powerful central bank, which has been set up to rule the world. Countries like Egypt, Libya, Iraq, and Syria, etc., who encountered public unrest in 2011 and 2012 and 2020 and 2013, were all being changed over to the same centralized banking system under auspices of freedom from their dictator-type rulers. Such centralized control over money regulates all buying and selling under one world economic system, just as the scriptures prophesied would occur during the last days when an antichrist or anti-Mashiach or anti-Messiah rules. Next is First Acts of Terror Rock America. Psychological case studies prove when people panic, they quickly accept anything to obtain survival. It's that survival mindset that is ingrained in us from when we had to survive in the wilderness. A mere mark promoted for identifying purposes will not even faze them as long as they have housing, clothing, water, food, and health care. Just look at the entitlement recipients our country is already filled with. Many do not want to work, just be looked after. This mindset allows an anti-Mashiach to oversee humanity, or an anti-Messiah, like we maintain our pets. Oversee humanity like us maintaining our pets? That's ridiculous. But it's true. Because of this, there are those waiting to initiate a crisis to throw us into a state of emergency and trap humanity. America witnessed this firsthand with the September 11 attacks of the Twin Towers that are now ironically replaced with a one world tower. A new world order is removing the old way and setting itself up to take control overnight. Calamities are perfect moments to promise peace and safety while pushing a clamp down tighter on our necks. The coming anti-Messiah will promise security without hesitation, and mankind will flock to him for survival at all costs, even giving up their soul's precious inheritance in paradise. Okay, let me see here. What's the name of that particular video? Let me see here. Let's see. Oops. Beguiled. Let's see, I gotta find it again. Okay, so the reason why I think YouTube banned me is because the first chapters of this book talk about a chip or something that you... Okay, inventions of nanorobots targeting specific cells within the human body have been designed with remote control capacity to attach themselves to the brain and then manipulate it through an outside source to facilitate biological functions within that person. These nano-sized machines are so small they cannot be seen by a human eye, so their injection into a body is very simple. They can also be hidden in vaccinations or within a chip implanted for identification purposes. And it can induce mass mind control. Excuse me. It gives the anti-Messiah potential heinous technology to induce mass mind control. That's what it talks about. And it talks about disclosure of the UFO documents being released by the government worldwide. And are evil beings tracking humanity? Are they assisting in mankind's unification toward a new world order? All evidence points to diabolical connections between Satan's army and his lineage, holding ranks as the highest adepts controlling secret societies since time began. And it talks about RFID chips, acceptance of radio frequency identification chips. RFID placed in one's body offers a host of options at improving human interaction, healthcare quality, and its security. While such wave technology seems perfectly safe and a great tool for humanity, it can also be an evil tool to track everything a person might buy, sell, or trade. So I feel like this is why YouTube took that video down. But so many people talk about the FEMA camps, the FEMA concentration camps, and everything going on, like with the Illuminati and the New World Order. I don't understand why my videos are being taken down. I guess I gotta read the chapters before I even make a video to make sure it doesn't say anything about them trying to mind control us. But this is the truth, and it needs to get out. I love you all. Baruch haba Bashem Yahuwah Torah Rabbah Abba Yahuwah Torah Rabbah Abba Yahuwah. That was, I'll translate it. That was thank you, Abba, thank you, Father Yahuwah, or thank you, our Creator. Thank you, Father, our Creator. I love you all with an everlasting love, as our Abba Yahuwah loves each and every one of us. And I hope that these discoveries in this book by Dr. Joy Jeffries Pugh, that I hope that these videos are able to stay up, and I hope that I'm able to post more of these videos for you guys to watch. I love you all. Shalom and blessings.